Hey guys, it's Topper here from TNTindustries, and today I'm going to show you some Witch Doctor gameplay in Diablo 3. Okay, so I'm just gonna go to my checkpoint here. So pretty much as a Witch Doctor, your moves are extremely powerful, but you lack a lot in health. So you have to summon lots of things to protect you and lots of defensive moves. So here we have my Fetish Army, which is pretty much just a bunch of fetishes with swords that run around and help you. Looks pretty nice. As my number one ability, I have Hex, which summons a little puppet to turn all the enemies into chickens. As my number two spell, I have Mass Confusion, which pretty much just converts some enemies to fight for you. Number three, I have Acid Cloud, so that does poison damage when enemies walk on it. And as my two main abilities, I have Firebomb and Fire Bats. So let's get this going. Nothing too difficult here. Yeah, so there we have the acid spell. As you can see, I'm doing high damage, but we haven't encountered any enemies that do high damage on me. But you'll see once I get hit, my life bar will go down tremendously. So. I see like these guys in the back here, the Legionnaires, if I were to get hit, yeah, see, there you go. I'm losing tons of life by this guy. Yeah, so as a Witch Doctor, it's fun, you get to try out a lot of new spells, and oh, I really like this class. I'm glad they included it. Shoot. Yeah. See, I just got gang raped. Hold on, I'm just gonna switch up my abilities here because there's more than one I'm just showing you here. Let's go to my skills. So, what I want to change is this Fetish Army because they're doing a terrible job of protecting me, obviously. So, I'll use my Gargantuan and I'll use the Restless Giant rune. Oh shoot, hold on. Hold on. What the heck is this thing? Okay. There we go. Now this big fellow will play as a tank for me, so I can do all my damage on him. Alright. Yeah, and pretty much the drops are nice. Right, I'll show you my inventory here. So I'm wearing a legendary voodoo mask. I got this from the auction house, so yeah, be sure to check that out. There's a lot of good stuff on there. And then I've got the magic boots. I've got some rare pants, some plate mail, wild trick mojo, And as a weapon I have a legendary mace. So, yeah. Okay, let's get going here. I'll try not to die this time. Yeah. But that was a really good example. Like, if enemies get really close to you and you have nothing in front of you, no allies, nothing, you're done. Personally, Diablo 3 is actually a really fun game because you can you play the storyline, then your friends can hop in at any time, play with you. Enemies just get harder. It's a lot of fun. Alright, so I'm gonna, after I get rid of this, I'm just gonna switch up my ability sets so you guys can see some of the other moves that the Witch Doctor has. So, as my primary, I'll use Poison Dart. It's pretty self-explanatory. And for my secondary, I'll use Grasp of the Dead. And for my defensive, I'll pick the zombie dogs because those are awesome. And keeping mass confusion because that can come in handy when you get stuck. And for my decay, I'll use Wall of Zombies. So, let's try these out. There's my zombie dogs. I put a rune on them so they absorb life and pretty much they heal me up, which is exactly what I need. So, just make sure to stay back most battles if you want to play it safe. But as you can see, I'm having no trouble destroying these guys. I'm pretty much one-hitting half of them. Except for this guy. This guy's just a tank. Yeah, so I'll use my Wall of Zombies. Pretty much just a line of zombies come out of the ground and start pulling them down. Really, looks cool. Yeah. I'll use the mass confusion pretty soon here when I have a ton of enemies around me. Here. If I don't die first. See there. Now those enemies are confused and they're going to start hitting each other. Which is the perfect opportunity to either run away or kill them. Yeah, see? I just massacred 18 monsters. Yeah, and then, well, every once in a while, Diablo will throw in one of these boss guys. I don't know. Let's see, I'm running away because I know he's gonna, like, kill me in 3 hits here. Oh no. Yeah, and on these big guys, this mass confusion doesn't work because most of the time they're immune. But it's worth a shot. Let's see. Oh, it worked. Yeah, so now he's just gonna stand there while we smash him. Yep, there's the Wall of Zombies. Boom. Yeah. So usually I'd be picking up all these magical items and then either selling them at the auction house or at the market, but my inventory is full, so I'll just leave it. I'll switch up my ability sets a couple more times here so you guys can see most of the moves that the Witch Doctor has. And of course, as you know, every rune, every spell that any character has, it has a list of runes that you can pick from. which pretty much just enhance your ability to your likings. Yeah, and once in a while you'll see these shrines, which give you a blessing and give you some kind of bonus, just temporarily. Okay, oh. Okay, so after this I'll switch up my ability sets here. Oh, there's too many enemies. I need to use my mass confusion. There we go. It's not good. Right, so when you're playing, and then, so pretty much when you're playing alone, you can pick from a group of allies to bring along with you. So I bring a Templar along with me because obviously I need some kind of tank to stay in front of me or I'll get one hit. So if you're looking for some kind of really aggressive character, the Witch Doctor is definitely not for you. He's more of a defensive character who stays back and deals tons of damage. I guess you can say sort of like a necromancer, but there's a lot of differences. Okay, so I'll switch it up one more time. We'll switch up the wall of zombies for the zombie charger. Okay, and no, I'll keep him because he's important. And I'll switch my poison dart into see, personally these runes, the ones that summon a large monster for you, I don't find them very useful, so I'll just stick with the firebomb because in my opinion it's the best primary move you can get. Yeah, I'll use Spirit Walk and I'll show you. This is honestly one of the best moves in my opinion because, like, you see how many times I get cornered or trapped. This pretty much what it does is it lets you go invincible for a few seconds and it increases your speed so you can get out of sticky situations. Yeah, that's pretty much the Witch Doctor gameplay. I'll do a few more battles here so you guys can see some of the moves, but so here's my Spirit Walk. So I go invincible for a bit, get out of that corner. I'll use my zombie charger here. It's lagging. Yeah, but be sure to like, subscribe, comment your thoughts and opinions. Maybe leave us some ideas, suggestions on what you want us to do next. Yeah, so that's pretty much Witch Doctor gameplay. Hope you guys enjoyed.